What's going on, guys? Rick FX here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while I uploaded a video. I took a little break to focus on other parts of my business, but now I am back fully. And now that I am back, I promise you nothing but back-to-back content, right? So while I was away, I made some interesting research that has added up on top of the knowledge that I already have, and I'm going to share that with you guys as well. But in today's video, what I want to do today is to give you guys a trade update of what I've been trading so far and how the market has been treating me, specifically yesterday, right? So yesterday I took 2 trades, and so I'm going to take my time to break those 2 trade setups for you guys to truly understand how I come about with these setups and also how I manage my trades. Don't go anywhere. You want to watch this video to the end because of the exciting and valuable content that I have to share with you guys. Now, if you are new here, kindly do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, turn on your post notifications to make sure that anytime I upload a video, you'll be one of the first people to watch it. We are fast approaching 10,000 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for the support so far. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. So on Sunday evening, I had a weekly session or weekly breakdown with my mentees. We do that every Sunday evening where I go on a chat, I break it down for them and then tell them what I'm expecting based on what I have taught them, right? So more often than not, we're just trying to trade together, right? And then we spotted some sumptuous opportunities, including GBP, JPY. I sent this signal out to them, and then most of them took the trades as well. We're going to delve into that shortly. But if you're looking for a community of like-minded traders where you can have these weekly sessions with, right, you want to click on the link in my description below right now to join the Rick FS Telegram community. It is a free one where I do host webinars from time to time, and I also share valuable trade signals right there. So all you want to do is to click on the link in my description. It takes you right to the Telegram community, and then you absorb any content or any material that I put right there, right? So I took GBP JPY and then I took XAUUSD, which is good, right? So I'm going to go on my screen right now and show you the analysis or thought process behind GBP JPY. So if you can see on my screen right here, carefully demarcated risk to reward ratio box, you can tell that I was clearly in a buy for GBP JPY. Now, if you look on the higher time frame, like the 4-hour time frame, you can tell that right before this buy, there was a massive sell-off right here. And anytime there's a massive sell-off, there's almost always going to be that retracement or even the complete pullback, depending on what market structure or where the market finds itself at any particular time. So if I zoom out properly, you can tell that GBP JPY prior to that massive sell-off was already in an uptrend, and our trend is still pretty much valid. We've been having the insertion of this uptrend all the way from December, and it has never looked back. All we keep having is a series of higher highs and then higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then we see the consolidation right here. Then we saw GBP JPY spark or breakout all the way here to create the new high, and right after creating that high, it starts to pull all the way back down. Now when the market is pulling back, we have probable zones that I look out for potential reversal. So while GBP JPY was pulling back, one of the first zones that I marked out for a possible reversal was this high right here. So I know that, okay, this is a simple concept of what a break and a retest, or a previous high becoming now a potential low. But once again, you guys know that I don't take my trades blindly. I always wait for price action in my zone. So all I had to do was to wait, and then looking at the massive bearish momentum that GBP JPY was coming with, it was not advisable to just take any buy setup here, but rather advisable for you to allow the market to settle, let the dust settle before you look for any opportunities. So as quickly as this level was found, it was also broken, and then we had price rallying out to my next level. So what right here will be my next level? That is where my trend line comes in. So trend line third touch, I had a trend line third touch. If you have not watched my trend line video, you want to go on my channel right now, you're going to see the trend line video and make sure you digest and absorb it, right? So all I had to do was to zoom out, and I realized that, okay, aside the fact that I had a bigger trend line right here, I also have the inception of an inner trend line, with this point being 0.1, this point right here being 0.2, and then the market sitting nicely around 0.3, right? So the market in 0.3, I decided to observe price action. So before the market opened, the trade was somewhere around here, or the market was somewhere around here when I did the analysis with the mentees. So we were all anticipating what, some bullish momentum from the pound or GBP JPY. I usually wait for the landing session to trade pound pairs, but I realized that GBP JPY had a Japanese yen in them, which sometimes also moves during the Asian session. So I decided to take one entry, not my full entry, just one entry before I went to bed Asian session, because I had my confirmation for the trade anyway. I woke up and the price was flying well above 100 pips. So this is where the trade is sitting currently. I have managed my trades accordingly. You can tell that even though I'm expecting price to come all the way here, which is this target, I have managed my trades accordingly. I have my TP1, which has already been smashed, so I've taken out partial profits. I put my stop loss to entry. I'm going to allow this trade to do whatever it wants to do at this point. If it finds its way back to the trend line, that's fine. But if it finds its way back to the final take profit, that is me making more money. So I was able to make about 200 pips on this trade setup alone. The next setup that I took or traded was XTUSD, which is gold, which something very tricky happened, right? At the end of the day, my bias or my direction was right, but I took a loss on this trade basically because of where I put my stop loss. This thing keeps happening to me time and time again, but sometimes I think that is my struggle with gold, especially with setting my stop loss. I like to really minimize my stop loss. And also for this particular trade setup, I missed my initial or original entry, so it made my stop loss a little bit wider and I had to just cut it down a little bit, right? So on Monday morning, I saw on a lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, I saw gold breaking this Asian highs. All I wanted to do was to wait for the pullback to retest these highs, and then I go in for massive buys, right? So instead of me entering the trade somewhere around here, I was quite late on the setup, so I took my entry somewhere around here, which forced me to put my stop loss somewhere just below this range, not really below the range, right? I put my stop loss just below this point, and then when price went up a little bit, started to pull back, came all the way back down, it took me out with a loss, and then eventually found its way all the way back up. This was my target right here. 23.30 was my target because of the previous high on the 4-hour time frame, right? So from my late entry, this trade could have easily made me 100 pips, which was my target for gold. Gold would have easily made me 100 pips, but nonetheless, I took a loss on XAUUSD, which is around 40 pips, and then I made profits on GBP/JPY, which is around 200 pips. So if you strike the balance, you can realize that I'm well over still in profit, by the way, for the week. And then today being Tuesday, I'm looking for new and fresh opportunities to trade the market all the way down to Friday. So there you have it, guys. This is my trade update so far for the week. If you enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Kindly like this video, smash the subscribe button, and also share this video with your friends and family. It's going to help the channel to do well. Don't forget to click on the link in my description to join the RickFS Telegram community. Do well to click on the link in my description to open an account with my recommended broker as well, XNES. They have tight spreads, they have fast deposits and withdrawals, and they are also reliable and credible. Don't forget to follow me on social media platforms at RICK__FX, especially on Instagram and on Twitter. That'll be all for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.